That dude's a stud, man.
Slapped old
man, first
twin,
time,
didn't he?
first time I met. For Chuck.
I want to hear what you got to
yeah,
say.
For sure. No, after this.
Oh, wow. Big crowd pop for a guy, the Terminator.
It's only going to get bigger.
He's got a great coach, too.
For sure.
Lispy. Hey, check this kid out, huh?
I love the
God. Look at that mohawk, man. Wow. That'll be fun for this kid, huh? Like, he's enjoying it, too. He's a ham.
He's loving it.
This kid's built for this. I like it, man. Shout out to that kid.
No doubt.
I didn't hear his name. Did you?
No, sir. Cameron. The little boy was Cameron.
Was it little Cameron?
Yeah, little Cameron.
Well, shout out, little Cameron.
Yeah,
all right.
on. Let's go, baby.
Hey, and shout out to these two gentlemen, the
go.
Terminator and Lispy Boy. Couple cool nicknames.
With that.
If you had to pick, which one would you be, Lispy Boy or Terminator?
Lispy Boy.
I'd be Lispy Boy, yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Let's show respect. Here we go.
Here we go.
Inside leg kick by Lipsy Boy. Good check of the jab. My man Nipsey Boy looking like Trevor off GTA 5 with that haircut.
Ah, a little, huh?
Another inside leg kick.
Looks like, yeah. Looks like every dude that like worked at a plant for about 12 years too long. He just comes home. He loves a good cold natty light.
No doubt. This
Maybe.
guy looks like he could definitely outdrink me and whip me.
Yeah, I was going to say, and as we make jokes, he can also beat me up
Yep.
100%
Yep, he
every time. And I hope he doesn't watch this broadcast because I don't want him to.
Yeah, then he'd whip
My
me.
name is Caleb Miller.
Nipsey Boy,
Oh, man.
kind of took a check right there. Got the
Lipsy
fire
Boy is
alarm in the
taking some
background.
shots. It's been leg kick after leg kick after leg kick.
I think that the hamburgers are setting off the fire.
Oh, well. As long as
Good
we're
inside leg
safe.
kick by Nipsey Boy.
You know to stop, drop, and roll in case, right?
No doubt.
All right. Leg kick after leg kick. Ooh,
They're trading them inside
Lispy
and
Boy
out.
didn't like that. I think Lispy Boy seems to be having trouble with his equipment. He keeps. Do you see that? Keeps grabbing. To be honest, he's grabbing at his cup a lot,
Yeah, he is.
which is going to
I
drop his
almost
right
kind of thought it
hand.
was a nervous tick at first.
Yeah, but that's
I
a
noticed-
bad nervous tick. You're going to need those hands to block. Oh, great leg kicks.
He was
are
checking that cup constantly.
the star of the first round.
They're probably,
Isn't it funny that leg kicks didn't even used to? I mean, that wasn't a thing. The calf kick wasn't a thing.
Nope.
Like if you threw it, it was almost just a placeholder, right? Oh, big knee up the middle. The Terminator starting to show some life. The first real action we've seen. Got to throw punches in bunches, right? You can't throw one shot,
Yes, correct.
and you got to hide it.
Yeah, and that's the thing in MMA is that there's so many angles and setups and feints due to the martial arts that are involved. I mean, it's why that just typical saying that's foundational in the sport. You know, styles make fights. There's just so many different looks. I mean, there's rules obviously. You know, with the striking, with the grappling position. You know, there's things that are, you know, fundamental day one things, but there's so much creativity and freedom in the sport for these young men and up-and-coming fighters and people in the game.
The crowd's getting restless. We're hearing some members of the crowd getting a little loud here. They want to see more action, Caleb, and I understand. Hey, these guys are filling each other out, but at the same time, if you want to gain fans, if you want to climb the ladder, it's not about just winning, right?
No,
it's
you
about
gotta-
winning with flair.
Listen, it's all,
You don't want to squeak out a decision.
I understand wanting to win and your record and those things. It's just about being the most exciting guy.
Hey, we finally get to see
Yeah.
a little bit of
Takes the
MMA.
back, snatches down, throws a hook in.
It was a kickboxing battle up until now.
Yes, sir. Now they're into round one. Whew, they just got going as it ended. Good way to end the round right there for.
Yeah, and the crowd's right back.
Yeah, we're back.
They're back.
Yeah, I think somebody's cooking in the kitchen and it's getting smoky.
Smells a little smoky.
Yeah.
I think they're opening some doors.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, sir.
We can ask, is the facility on fire, sir? Is the facility on fire? He doesn't know.
He can't hear you.
Yeah, it's okay, man.
Oh, man.
Is the facility on fire, sir?
The facility is not on fire.
We're good. We're good. That's one of our referees. Is your name Josh Amato? That is our referee Josh Amato right there, letting us know the place is not on fire and we're going to be okay. How many more fights you got tonight, Josh?
I think we got about 10 more coming up.
All right, good stuff, man. We're gonna be watching closely. Don't mess up. Josh Amato, you know him?
Oh, yeah, Josh is a good guy.
Good guy.
He actually lives in my hometown, Monterey, Tennessee.
Monterey, Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm from Upper Cumberland, up in Putnam County. Shout out to Monterey.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man. I hope some folks in Monterey are listening. Litsy boy, not afraid to change stances, right? He fights orthodox, he fights southpaw.
Yeah, he's
still messing with his. God, I don't want to keep drawing attention to it like it's weird, but he's taking his right hand and adjusting his cup, almost like you said, habitually, right? Like almost like a tick. Look, there it is. Throw a kick to his head right then, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't drop your hand, man.
I definitely at this point, to be quite frank, I would try to time that.
He's doing it right now.
Yeah. Good check.
Yeah, good check.
Him check left hook right there after the kick.
Switching back
and
to
they're pretty much obliging each other in a stand-up exchange right here. You know,
I got to be honest, man. Feels like they're sparring.
It does.
I'd like to see these guys go for broke. Right at the end of the round, we started to see some action, right?
Yeah.
Guys are filling themselves out, and I understand that.
Xzavier got the better at the end of the first round out there. He snatched him down front headlock, took his back, and he got the mount.
Well, he's got 4 fights. He's 3-1, whereas our guy Lispy Boy is only 0-1. He's only had 1 fight out of Bushido MMA. That's what I'd like to see. Speaking of MMA, I'd like to see something besides just kind of a very slow kickboxing fight. Let's mix it up, right?
For sure.
It's actually exciting. We're finally getting to see MMA.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot we're doing an MMA card.
I know. Hey, that's all good.
I love kickboxing too.
We blend them all here.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
I always wondered why you can't do more of that. Like the way Pride used to fight in a ring, right? Yeah. I mean, who says we can't have an MMA match? And then guess what? Next fight, boxing. Next fight, would you say combat jiu-jitsu? Hey, as we switched our focus to Xzavier, the Terminator Cox, taking the first dominant position of the fight.
Yeah, he's got his hook in right here. He's just looking to keep himself, ride him out, keep himself behind the guy's arms. He's gonna keep him head over head. He's not gonna give this guy any space right here.
Keeping his weight on.
Soften him up. Probably, I think he's more likely got a wrist. He's got a wrist with that left hand. Yep, got his wrist on the left side there.
Chad Washburn's watching closely. These aren't huge shots, but he's got to defend, right?
For sure. Got to stay active.
Intelligently defend.
Because this can lead to a mount, which is exactly what it's looking like. If
he's going to his back.
Possibly a head and arm.
Yeah. He doesn't want to do that, right? He doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go to his back. He's giving up the head and arm. Now, what the Terminator's got to do is kick out to his left side, right? He's got to go counterclockwise and work that head and arm choke.
He ideally would like to get to the left side of where the choke side's at and walk.
And saved by the.
But that would be that's round for Xzavier Cox right there
for sure. My favorite head and arm triangle ever, Brock Lesnar.
Yes.
Shane Carwin.
Yeah. Because of what he went through to get it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar comes into MMA, gets kind of fast-tracked, understandably, and next thing you know, he's fighting the best of the best, and he gets killed in the first round. If you get a chance, folks, at home, go YouTube that or look it up on ESPN app. But Carwin is winning, dominates the first round. Could have almost won. Yeah. Probably could have been stopped.
He did win it.
Yeah. Could have won the fight in the first round. And then in the second round, he comes back. He gets. It's where I learned to start doing the head and arm choke because I was like, man, as a big guy, this is something I can get. You know, if you,
Yeah, I
if you
won
get on
lots
top,
of.
you
I
be
mean, I
heavy.
won my first amateur title with a head.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a big boy
I
move.
mean, I agree with you.
It's a tough guy
You're so
move.
right
and,
on that,
and he had it. It seemed like he had it locked in. He just didn't work actively enough at time right now.
Yeah. If he had 2 more minutes, if that was a professional round, and he had 2 more minutes to work that,
Well said.
that's his fight.
Yep.
But we'll see here. Maybe he sees the success at the end of the last 2 rounds with the grappling and tries to come out and implement it right here.
Really good point. Really good point because he showed dominance in both rounds in the last maybe 30 seconds. I wonder if that's a game plan thing that he's working
That's a
with.
good point.
Corey up there, Phoenix MMA is maybe saying, stay on your feet.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I don't think they're scared, to be honest. I don't think they're scared of this opponent. I don't know how much tape there was on him, only being only one, but, you know, and they said, hey, let's get out there and work, right? Let's work our striking. Maybe he's a jiu-jitsu guy. And so they said, look, we want you to spend 2.5 minutes on your feet before you do what you do. Because he clearly looks very comfortable on the ground. Oh, big shot lands.
Big kick right there, man.
Yeah. And I'd like to see on replay if he was doing that doggone equipment check when that kick just landed.
That's a good point.
Because he keeps doing it. Big left though, lands for Lipsy boy. Yeah.
He's got the kick caught right there. Trying to look for a sweep there, but Xzavier Cox got his leg back, no problem.
Yeah.
Good feint to an uppercut.
Tough left hand. Lands from Lipsy boy. But he's just throwing like one shot. There hasn't been a lot of action, to be fair. You know,
It's definitely seeming more like a contest than a fight.
Yeah.
For sure. I get what you mean.
well, and I mean, to be fair, really out of the red corner. I mean, at this point, I got to give Terminator his due. He's fought effectively.
Yep.
Lipsy boy, I just don't think has found a rhythm. He hasn't found a groove.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good call.
He lands one shot here and there. He'll have things that he can build on, you know, if the fight continues in this way.
He
for the rest
doesn't
of the round.
seem. See, he doesn't seem frustrated. He just kind of seems content.
That's the bad thing to be.
Yeah, and that's
I'd rather see him frustrated. Like I'd rather see him angry right now that he's not getting off, and instead he just seems to be okay with
He stays exchanging 1 for 1.
yeah,
2
kind of
for 2.
sparring.
Good left switch kick right there. Switches to southpaw. Looking for the straight. They're good. They're both good at hand fighting. Really looking to make sure.
Ooh, that leg kick looked like it hurt.
Good kick low. Good check left hook. Can't really get over the guard of Xzavier Cox. He's kind of going straight forward at him. Not going to look to kind of loop over. How does this sound?
Are you kidding? Caleb, I dropped my papers. I look down at my papers and the guy's laying there in front of us. He's directly in front of us. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Shout out to the greatest production boss we can possibly have, Coach D. He's giving us well, I tell you what, he hit the cage hard too, didn't he, with his head? I heard it.
Thank you, Xzavier Cox, for that knockout.
Yeah, and shout out Coach D for getting us that replay so quick, man. You don't get replays that quick just anywhere. That is a Goggy Fight League. That is Nashville, Tennessee. Guys, this is really turning out to be an exciting promotion, isn't it?
This card
Knockouts
is
like
phenomenal.
this. I mean, we are doing it, guys.
Yes, sir.
Nashville, Tennessee's been looking for something like this. Here it is. We're at the old Silverados. You been around long enough to remember Silverados?
Oh, yes. I used to train integrated martial arts IMA with Brian Fussell. Many of guys fought at the Silverado. Many of guys.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to a lot of those fellas. Nate Sheeran, all those guys.
Yes.
Big boys.
Yeah. Let's see, the Hickman boys.
Oh,
Stephen Westphal.
Oh, yeah. Hey, speaking while we're giving shout-outs, you guys got us on camera right now. We're reading a quick note. I'm not a good reader. Can you read that?
Yeah. Says, let's see, shout out to Athletics Texas South family. Warhog, let's see, what is that?
Does that say Warthog?
I think that says Warhog.
Shout out to
Shout
Aflac
out to-
teams. We love y'all,
We love
Aflac
y'all,
teams
man.
South.
I think you know who we are.
You tell us, yeah. Oh, no, they took us off camera. Thank goodness. You tell us what that says right there. I don't know. Could you just read it? Not sure, but we're going to kick it up to Chuck Farmer. Whose handwriting that was, by the way.
He must be a doctor.
Looks like a doctor. Looks sharp.
At 2:46 for the third round, by knockout in the blue corner, Xzavier, the Xzavier, great performance tonight. Tell us about how your discipline and work put to this position tonight. Yeah, this one, next one is my mom. What is Xzavier Jesus Christ?